What's up, my wizards? It's Dev. From Mtg, we like magic, and today I'm super stoked because I get to bring you our exclusive Masters 25 preview card. Well, if you've been keeping up with the previews for this thing so far, this set has been a great conduit for nostalgia. Really checks all the right boxes in that department, and this preview, for me at least, is no different. This really hits me right in the heart. Right in the feels, because Urza's Destiny is one of my favorite sets of all time. And one of the big reasons I love this set so much actually revolves around one card in the summer of 1998, which, in case you didn't know this, guys, was 20 years ago. Pause for reflection. And I'm going to date myself a bit here, because back then, I was a clueless, wide-eyed, 14-year-old Timmy-type Magic player. And despite all of the ridiculous power in this set, you know, this set has stuff like Academy Rector, Metal Freaking Worker, you know, Replenish, Opalescence, Yavimaya Hollow. All those cards hold a ton of value to this day. But despite that, neither me nor any of my friends wanted to open any of those cards when the set first came out. Instead, we pooled all of our allowances together, bought 2 boxes of Destiny, sat around a table ripping open packs, in hopes that maybe we would open as many copies as possible of Elvish Piper. And she's looking better than ever, you know. They ditched the sort of goofy OG Urza's Destiny art for the core set Rebecca Gay art, which is a beautiful piece of art. But you still get the awesome looking, like, Urza's Destiny watermark in the text box. And that's going to look really good shiny. So, good job. Glad this card is in the set. Hopefully it'll stabilize the value a little bit. But apparently people love this card just as much as I did, because no matter if you're getting the original Destiny version or you're getting a core set version, the card's like $7 or $8 in mint condition, which is kind of a bit more than I expected, especially considering most of the cards from Urza's Destiny nowadays are in the 10 to 20 cents range, unless they're any of the cards I named earlier. So it's actually held a little bit more value than most of the cards in that set, and maybe we can control the price here. But regardless of the price control discussion, I'm not really sure how much price control we need on Elvish Piper. It's still awesome that we get this card, because it's going to be really sweet if you're drafting up Masters. There's a lot of cool interactions that you can do just by, like, essentially flashing in a creature during their combat step, or even your combat step. Like, if it's their combat step, Darien is in this set too. So you can let a couple of creatures through and be like, well, I guess I get some creatures off of that, you know, or if they lightning bolt you in the face, you can just drop Darien in response and be like, well, I guess I get 3 guys, thanks. But the best interaction in Limited is probably Gisela. You know, dropping that after blockers are declared but before damage is done seems like a pretty ridiculous trick too. So playing Piper in this Limited format is going to be great. Honestly, Masters 25, I want to be rich enough to draft this set, because this looks like easily the best set to draft literally ever that they've ever put out. Seriously, it's like a half a step away from vintage cube draft. It's that close. Elvish Piper is just super awesome. This is also a really highly played Commander card. That is why it's held its value so well, is people love this card in Commander and just casual play, you know. So Commander players can be much easier to get your Piper now, and just casual Timmy players like I used to be, and still am to some extent, you get your Elvish Pipers now a little bit easier. But for now, I'm tapped out for this one. Got a deck tech coming up a little bit later today, so stick with the channel, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell for the notifications if you haven't done that yet, like this video if you liked it, and go to the comments section to let me know how you feel about Masters 25 so far, and if you're pumped to draft around with Elvish Piper. I imagine if you open an Elvish Piper relatively early, you're like, yes, build around this. So let me know if you're stoked for this card and the set at large so far, because it's looking pretty good to me. You can also follow me on Twitter at SBMTGDev for updates and witticisms, or you can throw me $1 of your hard-earned money every month over there at patreon.com/SBMTG. Link in the description if you're interested in doing that. If you throw me $1, I'll let you know what decks and videos and stuff are coming up 24 hours before I upload them to YouTube. So, information's cool. If you like my channel, you might want that information. It costs exactly $1 a month. It's not so bad. So, do all that stuff, and I'll catch you cats later. I'm Dev from The Place. Thanks for watching, my wizards. No matter what you do, spread love, be kind. Serious, do it.